Okay, we should be live. And yeah, we already did daylight savings here. About 2 weeks ago, I want to say. I thought about shifting it just for those couple weeks, but that's kind of how we ended up at this hour, because I was like, okay. Because we shifted last year with the time change and just kind of like went an hour later. So I was like, this feels like a better time. So we went ahead and went with it. Oh, how are you doing today, Bells? Hopefully pretty well. I need to adjust my headphone volume because it is extremely loud for me. I had it turned up for some earlier recording. Oh, Lord. Kind of sliding in sideways here. Oh, I still have one of those mints. That is unfortunate. This mint is basically like freaking... I'm trying to remember what it's called. It's something dip. Fun dip. There we go. The people who make those sticks decided to make a LaCroix version of wintergreen. They're awful, but they were cheap. I'm never buying them again. Sun is out for once. Lucky. Sun, I think, should be out today, but I think it's overcast right now. Oh, let's see. That is not working properly, so we're going to go ahead and click on that and see if it does. It do! Play this game and then you dropped it. It's only supposed to be about 30 hours long. So I think I can make my way through it even if we hit like a speed bump. I do plan to play all 3 of them. I know a few people who it's their favorite game. For me, it's just going to be just horsing around. How are you doing, by the way? Unknown boy. We're going for lunch. We'll be back in about 30 minutes to an hour. Okie dokie. I will see you in an hour. And let's go ahead and get that refreshed. Okay. Think we're good. Think everything that was breaking is no longer breaking. Where is my window for that? Oh, that's where it is. Yeah, because I was helping somebody with StreamerBot and it was on the other window. The Adventures of Rube, Garl, and Yacht. Jarl Indiger. I keep forgetting that we named them ridiculous things. Good morning, Hollow. Mr. Yero, Lady Indiger, and Sir Grapes. Sir Grapes? I mean, he is GAG as well if you want to make some absolutely horrible jokes. Okay, so let's... Oh yeah. I keep forgetting. Because we load the state, that breaks for just like a split second. Okay, as far as skills go, I do not remember where we were at. I think we were just leaving town. If I had to take a hunch, which means that we should... It does warn me to unequip him. So I don't really have to actually worry about that, because we already have everything equipped. Can I change... You can get a Star Brute, which escape possible even with Berserk. You can only change the name. This is one thing I absolutely think is hilarious. The help menu. It's got some snark. It has snark. It's like, can I change names? No, you can't. Not after you've assigned them. Good luck. And that kind of stuff has been showing up already, and it's already at the very freaking beginning. So I have a feeling it's going to continue with that. I was expecting it to be slightly more serious. I was expecting it to be more in line with Koudelka, but I mean, Koudelka even took the piss out of some things. But this one do be taking more piss. As far as our items, do we actually want to spend any more money getting stuff? We have 3 tents. I think we're fine with 3. I assume we can buy more in the next few areas and we don't have to like sit here hoping that we have enough. But yeah, it warns me to unequip Zhuzhen, our fireball guy, which is going to make me sad, by the way. Mainly because... Oh, we can rotate you guys. That's not what I really cared about. But yeah, it's mostly because we're going to be losing him soon that we're wanting to unequip him. But I don't have any other AoEs. It's a fun series. Yeah. It's chill. A fetid stench fills the air. The bottom flickers faintly. Can I get something from there? Apparently not. All the corpses are gone. Hi, guy. How you doing, friend? The village is more peaceful now. What? You defeated the monsters and broke the seal? Oh, is that so? That's good to hear. Now it's possible to leave the village. Allow me to show you my gratitude. This might come in handy in the future. Please take it. Thank you for the guild card. Do we have anything else we need to be grabbing? I don't think so. Seeing, grab the shell, speak to the peddler before leaving to get a guild card. These will help you with get a better deal on things, but yada 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 yada. Should you have equipped any accessories on Zhuzhen while he was part of the team, be sure to remove them now. Koudelka was a trippy game. It was way more in line with, I want to say, Resident Evil kind of stuff, whereas this is much closer to like Final Fantasy VII feeling to me. There's an AoE you can do with one transform. Ooh. It sure is dead around here. This is terrible for business. Well, I'm off. Hope to see you again sometime. Yeah, so long. I was slightly tempted to name him Karenai as well, because got any grapes. But, just to, like, take the layers even deeper with the duck reference. But I do... I wouldn't be surprised if we get an AoE move on her eventually. It's just I wanted one now. He does do great work, you know. We didn't actually use his ability. But who'd want to be touched by him? Ah ha 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 ha. Isn't he a nice man? I'm sure he's perfectly safe for you, Missy. Aha. Ahar. Arhar. Oh yeah, we have Teal Malice. Do we go take care of that real quick? I think we go take care of that real quick. Why? Because, unfortunately, I don't want it to get too high and end up having to get rid of Malice with, like, the freaking bastard over there. So I am going to go ahead and use a mana leaf on you. Just to get you a little bit of mana for this so we can go to the graveyard and beat the crap out of them. Boss here, Yamaraja, is a Hindu deity who is just like the Grim Reaper. Not bad guy, but does the killing job well type guy. Okay. Is he a... Because the Grim Reaper is a psychopomp, not executioner kind of thing. Basically, similar kind of vein to the Bargeist, where it is... They show up as a sort of escort to the afterlife, as opposed to the normal kind of modern fear of death, if that makes sense. They are more the friendly face that takes you there, if that makes sense. And tell me if you guys, I don't think you should be seeing it, but tell me if you guys are seeing any kind of like weird white lines on the edge of the screen. I think I trimmed them off entirely, but if not, I can adjust it still. Wah, 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 wah. You wish to quiet the malice? Yeah, you got a problem with that? It's the dog again. Hi, dog. Bonk, bonk, bonk. I don't know if we're going to actually have a problem. Oh, I missed it. I was trying for the red on that last one. Do we really have, like, a problem with the guy? I don't think so. We got 2 reds. We missed on the first one, unfortunately. We get nothing from it. The music in this has been great so far. Guys gonna... Thank you for the Thera-leaf. Yeah, we're basically just coming in here to keep that quelled for the most part. I don't want to be in a situation where the Grim Reaper pops up to show me what for. I'm mildly afraid of that. Okay, so you are actually going to cure him. And yourself. Don't think we need to heal you. And yes. Oh, that is not the button I wanted. Yeah, we can do quick saves and stuff like that, because I'm going to need it for something coming up. But yeah, I like the music in this. The character designs are definitely early PS2. But that's fine. Well, so long, kids. So long, Missy. I need to return to my employer, so we go our separate ways here. Well then, see ya. We'll probably never meet again. I mean, yeah, we just named you for this one segment. We will never meet you again. Ever. But I hope your business doesn't fail. Thanks for all your help. Take care of yourself. Oh, yeah, Sonny. Oh, by the way, one last thing I should tell you. Yeah, look at us. You two meeting up, then me, and then the events in this village? Somehow I can't help feeling like all this is connected by a single thread that is somehow spun. And if it is, it means we'll be meeting again somewhere. Until then, take care. I liked the train music. I have not gotten to the aforementioned boat section before, so... Like I said, I only ever played this to make sure the disc worked. I didn't actually get very far into it. What a strange fellow he is. He seems to know so much about everything, too. And yeah, in our first section, we probably should have gotten further than we did, but I was ranty on Saturday for some reason. And also, we redid the section with the sluice gates. Shoot, if only he were more generous about teaching me his secrets, the jerk. Well, if we're going to be seeing him again, we can ask him then. That's true. I do find it weird how her skirt does that weird little flare at the back. Single thread spun by somebody. Huh. Who is this someone? Now that's interesting. Let's pull that string for all it's worth. Okay, so we actually can't go to any of these other places. The Zhaoyang Village, the Plains, the Trans-Siberian Express. Anything. It is completely off limits. We are going to save. And yes, this is a persistent memory card. We're going to go there. And then the Feng Shang. Who is pulling the string, by the way? Well, well, what a lovely sight this is. You there. What were they escorting away? A man-eating tiger? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Garl Indiger Elliott. Caucasian female, approximately 20 years old. At least she's an adult. Most games in this genre do not have that advantage. Yes, that's how I recall her as well. However, I don't see a body here of that description. Am I to assume the girl killed all of these men? I never imagined a human being could kill like this. It's horrible. Major Suji, after your exploits in Shenzhen, do you ever suspect you'd captured a monster? If soldiers of the Imperial Army can't bring in one little girl, they don't deserve to live. I was so looking forward to bringing a worthy souvenir back to Tokyo for father. What a waste. It'd take forever to get the stains out of that chair.
Lieutenant Colonel Kawashima, we have a witness.
Do you now?
An elderly peddler says a suspicious-looking man passed her in the aisle.
What kind of man? Someone from the anti-Japanese movement, perhaps?
No, ma'am. It seems he was a Western gentleman.
And there was another man as well. Another one, you say? Okay.
Yes, ma'am. A wiry youth. He seemed to be following the first man. Apparently, they both headed off in the direction of the salon car.
Well, I'll be damned.
Does this mean he had help? A foreign gentleman and a youth? Strange combination.
What are your orders, ma'am?
Take care of the bodies. Have them sent to the capital. I recall the Major saying his 6-year-old granddaughter couldn't wait for Grandpa to come home. The girl will surely shed tears of joy when she finds out he's returning earlier than expected. Yes, ma'am. Place troops in the Fengshan and surrounding cities. We must use this chance to crush all the vile little termites that have infested our utopia.
Yes, ma'am.
This is getting interesting. Just as I suspected, it seems that girl possesses incredible powers. Now I see why that wizened old demon in Shanghai was so hell-bent. Beware, old man. As the hawk in flight snatches its prey away from the wolf on the ground, I mean to have that girl.
Do you now? Maybe you should have escorted her yourself, instead of being an abject failure. It's Pegleg. How you doing, Pegleg?
My, this is quite an anomaly. Perhaps I'm getting rusty. Have I somehow summoned you here by mistake? It's been 15 years, Roger Bacon.
Ha ha ha! It has been some time, hasn't it? I'm pleased to see you looking so well, O great magician. Master Duhai. Hua? I'm actually not sure how to pronounce that one. Fallen ruler of the 9 heavens, Earth Sage.
Ah, I see you are still wearing that pasted-on smile. You have too much time on your hands, you infectious plague. What brings you to Shanghai? Surely not simply to pay me a visit. No, say nothing. I already know.
Indeed. I found myself at a loss in this strange land, and I'm afraid I've made a slight blunder. An unforeseen meddler has entered the game, and my little bird is still outside her cage.
How unlike you to make excuses. You need not apologize for going behind my back and abducting the girl. Indeed, I suspected you would.
Come now, there's no need to be so severe. I was merely indulging myself in a small divertisement. With your grand ceremony drawing near, you needn't deal with minor trifles. I thought I'd lend a hand.
You jest! Are you telling me you would have delivered me the girl upon her capture?
Why, of course.
The progress of your secret ceremony is great interest to me, Master Dehoy. If this girl called Garl Indigo truly is the key to the ritual, I will do everything within my power to help.
Sly old fox you are.
Is he now? Is he really a sly fox? Maybe.
The Divine Septagram. So, in fact, preparations for your Demon's Gate invocation are almost complete.
I've taken the liberty of sealing up the Protector of the North, the Black Tortoise of Zhaoyang Village. It would have stood in the way of the rituals, but that no longer matters. The spirit machine of Kyuhai Tower is finally operational. I can now focus entirely on finding the girl.
Well, well, I look forward to seeing the great sage himself in action. So then, have you discovered the girl's whereabouts?
Of course. I have eyes everywhere on the continent. Very well, I'll tell you. He's in Fengchan.
Fengchan? Hasn't the Japanese army set up operations there, I can't imagine how they caught wind of it, but it seems they lie in wait for the girl as well.
We have nothing to fear from them. The Japanese army is in disarray and staffed with morons. They present little threat, save for a bothersome fly named Kawashima that's been snooping about. The girl is already mine.
Oh, splendid. I'll be off to Fengchan then. Please don't concern yourself with me. I haven't any intention of getting in your way, good sage. I'd simply like to observe your technique from afar. For future reference, you see. Very well, then. Bye.
Do as you please.
Ah, yes, I nearly forgot. There's a rather odd fellow accompanying the girl. Even stranger, he's a harmonixer, a master of fusion.
What? Fusion? Are you absolutely certain?
I'm afraid so. You yourself have substantial blood connection to the harmonixer line, do you not? I'd rather not see a repeat of the events 15 years ago. Please be wary. You wouldn't want to lose the half of your body that remains. Oh, that was uncalled for. Forgive me. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Tricky old bastard. He spies on me with impunity. Listen well, minions in Fengchan. That fraud of a warlock is headed for your city. Do not be outwitted. I shall be most disappointed should you fail to capture a single heretic girl. I shan't allow anyone to stand in the way of the Demon's Gate invocation. Our success or failure depends entirely on that girl, Garl Indigo Elliot.
Hopefully he doesn't have a lot of lines. At least not until I forget how to do that voice. Or the voice I gave him. Morning already. At least we got a little rest. Did you now?
Did you really?
Okay. Even after all that crap that went down, she walked all night. Pretty impressive for a girl. I think I'll let her sleep a little longer.
Hey, dog.
You're pretty cute, I guess, you dumb mutt.
Life. Deception. A small bell you.
What is it, you mutt? And wait, why the voice?
Think it wants us to follow it.
Did you see that hotel? It has 800 rooms, 20 dining rooms, and 1,500 bellboys. Just a day there costs goodness a month's salary for me. You know, you that... Oh, hey, buddy, how about it? Want to stop in and play?
Play what?
You don't know. It's your first time, eh? Then let me explain. That ticket you have there, it's a lottery ticket. When you have a lottery ticket, we members of the World Lottery Association let you play for lots of fabulous prizes. But we never tell anyone about the lottery unless they have a ticket. Basically, the lottery is secret. Don't worry, it's not shady. The chairman is just funny that way.
World Lottery Association. The way the chairman likes it. It all sounds pretty fishy to me.
Don't ask me any more than I've already told you. If I tell you anything more about the chairman, it could mean my life. Just kidding, but seriously, it could strain our beautiful friendship. They say the proof is in the pudding. Try it once and you'll see what it's all about. What do you say? Want to play?
Well, we're going to quick save on this one, because I think the lottery...
Okay, so we do 1 and then 3 to actually quick load it.
Sure, I'll give it a whirl.
All right, here we go then. Take a look at this. See how the prize list and ring both have colors? Jade Lariat.
We can get some tissues if we hit all the whites.
On the prize list and the ring both have colors. When the indicator stops on a color that matches the prize, you get that prize. The indicator will go around as many times as you want, so take your time, all right? Here goes.
Oh. No, we didn't get it then.
Okay, so I think I want to do that save spot. Got the red. All right, here's your prize. You've received Jade Lariat. Oh, just one word of caution. Association members all have different prizes. And there aren't all that many lottery tickets out there either. I urge you to choose carefully whose lottery you'll play. Well then, good luck. So we got the red prize. What is the Jade Lariat? We've learned about the lottery.
We need more lottery tickets to actually go through that.
Okay, so item. It's not listed there. I'm guessing it's equipment. Jade Lariat is the width of hit area increases by 20%. I don't think that's going to give us a penalty either. I wonder if that affects the size of the crit areas as well. If it does, that could actually be extremely handy. Okay, so they have about the same physical defense now. We have a bunch of accessories equipped. There are lots of Japanese folks in town now ever since they beat the Russians. The soldiers are scary though. What do they think they are anyway? Haven't seen you around here before. Did you come to Fengjian looking for your work? Me too. This is becoming an amazing city. Architects and engineers from the world over are in a building spree. Cool. I am the silent peddler. Perhaps because I seldom speak, I don't sell much. So I thought up a new service to draw customers. I call it the pedometer service. First of all, let me give you this. You receive the pedometer. Wear that when you walk through danger. It'll count your steps, get enough, and win a cool prize. No? I don't want it. No. I'll have it if I can. Are you selling it? I'm sorry, but I don't have any merchandise for sale at the moment. Wait, what? Did we get the silent pedometer?
That might actually be worth equipping more than that. Yeah, we did get the pedometer. Counts the number of steps in dangerous areas. And we just do that. Don't know what that's going to do for us. So we can't actually get anything from him at the moment. We got the lottery. Do I want the bracelet or do I want... I don't think I really... it does increase our defense. But the thing is, do I really care about that much? I think I'd rather have the attack. And then she can equip the Star Brooch. We can't buy anything from him yet.
The Japanese soldiers seem pretty tense this morning. I hear that some awful criminals have escaped and are hiding out here in Fengtian. God have mercy.
No, don't hit me, sir, please. Oh, I guess you're not Japanese, are you? I've never seen eyes that color before.
Woof. Pretty cute, I guess, you dumb mutt. Wakey, wakey. Eggs and bakey. Time to wake up!
Where am I?
Oh, you're up. You're okay? You were sweating like crazy. Have a nightmare or something?
It was terrible. I was in a dark room, maybe a hospital. There was a woman all alone crying. She was staring at me, and then that man, the one from the train,
Bacon!
appeared.
We're under attack by bacon bits. What happened to the woman?
I don't know. It got all dark all of a sudden. I couldn't see.
Don't let it get to you. It's just a dream, right? And the old guy, what's his name? Bacon. If he shows up again, well, I'll make him wish he didn't. We'll turn it into a BLT.
T, a he, a he, a he.
Okay. Apparently we do have items here. Okay, so we want to be... exit to the left. Okie dokie. And we actually did get a free heal there. That is welcome. Supposedly we can actually buy better weapons and armor here. Don't have a lot of cash, though. I think we go this way. Oh, look, it's a piece of treasure. Ooh, piece of candy. Then I'm guessing this is a shop? Unbelievable. Damn soldiers hanging about scaring off all my customers. Oh, hey there. We got lots of good stuff. Come on, take a look. Oh, we got to go in. Okay. I kind of wish there was like a triangle indicator like with Legend of Dargoons. An alluring spy. Now I'm going to have to think, try to make a pun on alluring spy. That's going to be a pain in the ass. Anyway, this is Malkovich. Okay, sorry.
This is Malkovich. I've placed the bomb in the South Manchurian Railway Depot as scheduled. We blow up those cars and the Japanese army will be stuck here for at least 2 months.
I can't do a good Russian accent, otherwise I would consider it. Especially whenever I'm pinching my voice up like that.
I can see the look on that idiot Kawashima's face right now, not that I know what she looks like.
Malkovich? John Malkovich? No. Why is a pro like you always letting your personal feelings get involved? Our objective is to track the movements of the Japanese army, not cause unwanted trouble. Speaking of unwanted trouble, you didn't set any unnecessary bombs this time, right?
Don't worry, only one.
Malkovich?
What else could I do? There are plenty of innocent people working in that depot too, you know. And they all have these cute little lunch boxes. Anyway, all I did was set a little one outside. See, it'll go pop before the big one. Everyone will come running out and see what it was, and then kaboom! Don't get into one of those moods on me. Look, I'd better finish up my work here. My handiwork will be in the papers again. Make sure you check out the morning editions. Okay, bye then. Okay, bye.
Oh, Rubiero! Fancy meeting you here. Were you actually following me, you little devil? Care for some acupuncture treatment or some moxibustion? No thanks. Pass on that. Okay, so we're gonna do a quick save.
Welcome. I've got everything from dry goods to all the supplies you'll need for a long journey. Oh, a guild card, eh? Is that card you're holding with the crow and snake design on it? It's called a guild card. With it, stores everywhere will allow you to try to get a discount for or price raise. There are many kinds of guild cards. The one you have is a snake card.
So what'll it be? Actually, a discount?
Choosing discounts lets you try a ring challenge in hopes of getting a price discount. If you successfully complete the ring, the shop will give you a discount. If you run out of money and keep losing on the ring, the card loses its power, so be careful. And price raise. Choose price raise lets you try a ring challenge in the hopes of getting a price raise on sold goods. If you're successful with the ring, the shop will buy your goods for a special rate. How's that sound?
Okay.
Can challenge up to 10% discount and 5% raise.
How do I actually challenge it? Or does it just automatically give it to me? Let's see. The tent is 480. We can buy new stuff, which is actually a decent, a bit more damage. And armors. We don't have enough to buy all of this, though. I guess we could sell some things. How do I actually do the challenge, though? Okay, so we want to sell... I'm going to sell probably 4 of those. Actually, no, we're not going to do that just yet. Mana Leaf. Sells for 50. Talisman of Luck, I don't think we want to get rid of. Can we actually even get a decent amount of extra money? We don't want to sell the pedometer. Think I'm going to sell the bandana and the leather belt, though. That'll get us a little bit. How are the adventures of Rouge? How are they doing? Oh, they're doing all right. You just saw the title, and now you're expecting this to be our No Surge prequel? Aha. For some reason, I was going for Baldur's Gate 3, but... I think I might actually have that. Here, let's go ahead and buy our stuff first. We're going to get a Knuckle Blade. Let's go for a discount. We're going to F1. Discount on that. So we got a discount on there. And I think I think we're going to want to equip him first. So I'm going to get the leather vest first. I wouldn't say I've become better at it. It's just being generous. Okay, let's go ahead and we will equip something. And that should be the tutorial for discount and raise price. And then we have this one. Do guild cards expire? There's no need for worry. You can try for discounts and price raises as many times as you like. As long as you follow the rules, the cards won't expire. Try for a discount and fail, but don't have enough money to buy the planned quantity. There will be a penalty of 1 point. If you accumulate 5 points, you'll lose the card. Okay. That's good to know. Equipment on Rube Hero. You get to go to the Knuckle Blade. Yeah, and we can adjust these if we want to. But I don't think we necessarily want to. Let's sell the junk. We'll sell it that at raised price. Try to raise the price by 5%. I mean, it's a little bit. As long as they're generous like that, I think we'll be okay. And yes, I am quick saving between each of these, in case anyone's wondering. So if I bork it up, we're just going to try again. So I do think I am going to sell the bandana and the leather belt. I'm going to regret buying them, but... And we will sell one leather belt as well. I was half expecting to fail that one because I had not saved. Okay, so now we want to buy. Think we go for armor first on her? Leather skirt. Okay, so now we get to equip that on her. We don't have enough money, sadly, to get the other one, I don't think. Which kind of sucks, but I think we'll be okay. Although having more attack would be very welcome. By the way, how are you doing today, Affit? Is your day going well? I just realized I didn't ask. I was just rambling on at you. So cotton blouse, we're going to sell it for that. We're going to raise the price. I'm going to press F1 there just to save and... So 941. What kind of thing can we do for some extra moolah? Because currently we need 1278 to get that with the discount. Sad that these yen-based prices sound almost as pricey as now due to inflation. Yeah, inflation is shit right now. I'm gonna get rid of some mana leaves. We're gonna sell, I think, like 5? How much did we need to buy? 1278. That's not gonna be quite enough there, but if we do a mana leaf and Theraleaf, maybe? Yeah, that'll leave us with 7. Doing as fine as insomnia can make it. I am feeling that lately. Myself. I have been sleeping for 2 to 4 hours at a time lately for some reason. I've done split sleeping before, so it's not completely unnerving to me, but... Hey, Missy, how's it going? We are back to bartering. Because I did not do enough grinding for gold. I should have done... Next time we get to an area, I'm going to probably do a bit of grinding. Okay, let's sell 6, I believe. Raise price. Let's save. Just in case I bork things up. Because, yeah, I don't think we can even try... Yeah, we need 1278, so we need to sell some Thera leaves. So I'm going to sell 4 of them. Just to be... Does it round up or does it round down? Because that's going to be +6. I think it rounds... It might round down. RE4 is fun. Ooh. I should play some Resident Evil games on stream. I am not good at them. Like, I don't even think I could beat them. I'm that not good. Your internet was messed up for a second. Mine's been kind of wonky all day as well. So, if you want to see someone who is actually decent at Resident Evil, Mega Flare does Resident Evil speedruns. Although they haven't been in a few days, I'm mildly concerned. Hopefully everything is all right with them. Because it's been a bit since I've seen them poking around. Let's go ahead and raise the price. Okay, so now we have enough to at least try for this. We're going to save, because this is a situation where we can get points on our card. We got it. But at least now we have our gear upgraded. What do I think about DLSS 5? I have not read up on it. I know that there's been a lot of stuff just popping around on the internet about it, but a lot of memes. So that means that some stupid shit happened. I just don't know what. If that makes sense. I have not messed with it. Read the weapons? Okay, I will do that after I sell some of the stuff that we've already... Because we already read these. Back in the first session. But yeah, I'll read the new weapons. Let's go ahead and raise the price. It's an AI filter. That doesn't surprise me. I mean, we all know what NVIDIA is like. Jensen is about as in touch with reality as freaking any other hyper wealthy idiot. Okay, equipment wise, let's go ahead and equipped items. Weapon. This handheld weapon has sharp blades affixed to it, allowing for slashing as well. It is made of powerful black steel and is easily carried. Antique book about a fabled continent that sank into the sea beneath a falling star. Lovingly transcribed from the original and very valuable. A vest made from carefully tanned hide of southern steer. Perfect for the male adventurer who swears by leather for battle. Don't get it wet. A pocketless leather miniskirt made from southern cowhide. It's easy to move around in, provides strong defense, and looks great. A friend for fighting women everywhere. Oh, we didn't actually read the pedometer one. A device that counts steps. True adventurers are very serious and responsible about each step they take. Can't do without one. Let's see. You hope it causes NVIDIA to fail? I don't hope it causes them to fail. I hope it humbles them. I hope it drops their revenue down to the point where Intel and AMD are much more competitive. I hope that they end up in a situation where Intel is with processors with AMD, where it is actually them duking it out. That's where I hope it lands. I don't want any of the companies to fail because we'll be back into the same bullshit as we were before. AI already gets a ton of hate. It's just there's a bunch of people who are very vocal on the other side. Something like 80% of people really don't want AI in their stuff. And that's just through like a wide variety of polls. It's just a very vocal 20% that do. Good, the negotiation mechanic is a really good way to insert circle in this. It just works. Yeah, I do like it as a negotiation mechanic. That I wish other games would actually carry forward. The game's half of the space occupied by item encyclopedia images. That doesn't surprise me. The first game, Koudelka, it was 4 discs for like maybe 2 streams, if that. So they do like their aesthetic stuff shoved in there. You hope consumer turns to AMD. That's all you want. AMD is going to remain mid-range. I want to see AMD and Intel catch up in the GPU space. You want multi-billionaires to stop pushing AI down your throats? Yeah. If AI was less stupid right now and would demand less resources, sure, but that's not what we have. I can't endorse AI at all. I've probably missed some in games that I've covered. I generally go with people at their word as whether they used AI in their games, but I know that I've probably missed some. You have no words for pro AI, but bros, I feel that, Hollow. It's one of those technologies that I'm going to go on a little bit of a point here. Bear with me, I ramble. But neural networks, which is what Gen AI is based on, actually do have uses. Neural networks are the source of most of the claims from AI bros that, hey, there are good things that come from this. The good things are coming from the technology that's existed in its known state since 2015. There's been examples before that, by like decades even. There's been theories even before that. But as far as generative AI, it is, even if you go with the most generous leanings, it is at best neutral use case. And the reality is the overwhelming majority of Gen AI use cases are overwhelmingly negative. So it's an ecological and societal failure point. Yep. Just what we need to like quadruple our data center costs and environmental impact. For what? So someone can make illegal images using Grok? Nah. Ignoring them is the best way to let your mid calm after the stuff going on in 2026. My mind will not calm this year, I don't think. Not with the way things are going. Not until after November. And maybe not even then, depending on how things go. It would be fine if it would actually take its time to be implemented in a correct way instead of being forced on anything, no matter how insane. Honestly, I'm not even sure that even then I would appreciate it. Knowing how it works, I find it very insulting how many people have an over-reliance on it. They think it can learn. No, it doesn't. It's pattern recognition software turned inside out. The only, it's learning and all these other kinds of nonsense that they throw on top of it is generally because programmers have put gates in there and said, hey, do this when confronted with this situation. That's why you get these weird little, it's trying to be self-preservation. No, it's just trying to stay within the programmer's limitations that they put on it. Have a good dinner, by the way. But yeah, I want to avoid going too far onto a rant with it because this could turn into just a 4-hour rant on Gen AI for me. I really don't like it. The only thing I have used Gen AI for since 2020 would be for the simple fact that I will sometimes use it basically because people use it to find videos on YouTube. So I have used it a couple times to see what I show up as in that. Same thing that I would use for like search engines. I would search engines to see what my videos show up as, why they're ranking lower or higher, etc. SEO kind of stuff. That's as close as I get to ever actually using it. And that's only because I feel I kind of have to do my job. Not because I actually use it on any kind of content creation or anything like that. I wish I didn't have to. I had this conversation over on Discord recently. Trace when DLSS 5 hallucinates a random piece of scenery as a girl, so boobs keep popping in and out of existence between frames. That's gonna happen. How's it going, Crembo? You think it's a requirement to eliminate the need for money and work on a global scale, but that's not even close to feasible in your lifetime? Well, Gen AI is not AI. And I'm going to get backlash for that from any like rando AI bro that comes wandering through here. But Gen AI, as it is now, is not artificial intelligence. It is a gated, inverted pattern recognition machine. These people thinking that it is defending itself or that it is trying to become sentient or all that are falling for... Sorry, just choked on air. Are falling for the modern equivalent of a freaking mechanical Turk. It's not even autocomplete. It is literally just autocomplete. At least followed your patterns. It just it's a weighted one as opposed to just like, oh, this is what you usually say. If you said something once, it still has a chance of popping up in that, which is hilarious to me. It, as far as spell checking, grammar checking, and all that, it's actually worse than the preceding technology. It's just been shoved in there because, well, if you have it in your Word or Docs or anything like that, where you're having people type into it and it's doing these tasks on the side, guess what? For shareholders, that's another user. So now your crap looks better to shareholders who know absolutely fuck all about the technology. And then there's the whole discussion of, oh, if AI isn't good, why is it stealing jobs? Why is it replacing people? Because you know the people who do most of the hiring do not know how to do the job they're hiring for. So to them, shitty art or shitty writing is good enough to not have to pay someone for it. And right now, since all of these companies are willing to lose money on their large language models and shit like that because they're sitting in the middle of a frickin' bubble with promises for the future, they can price the stuff low. They don't care that they're losing billions of dollars a year. That is not their goal. Their goal is to replace things, become essential, and then jack the price up so that now they are profitable. That is the whole plan. It's a bait and switch. It is what Walmart has fucking done in small towns. Undercut everybody else's work, and then whenever nobody else is there to do that work, or no other businesses are there to fill that need, then you start jacking the prices back up and make profit. You can lose money for years if you have the backing elsewhere. It's not a new tactic. It is a very, very common tactic. Hell, look at Epic Games. They did that with the Epic Games Store. They're still doing that with the Epic Games Store. I don't know if they've turned a profit yet. They might have. But they were trying to undercut Steam. And that ended up not working. So. You get the pub. I think that's a typo. You get about using AI to write a program and you know enough about it to know it's a dumb idea. There is a story that is half truth, half false about Amazon right now, about downtimes. They say it was an emergency meeting. I don't think it was an emergency meeting. But they have had more severe downtimes because there's been more unchecked vibe coding going on. Just wait for that to happen. Oh, in French ads is pub and you got a brain fart. Okay. But as far as the nonsense with, man, my brain just completely went off the track and I forgot what I was talking about because I got distracted by that. But yeah, they're just undercutting the price to try and replace things, and then once it's replaced, they can come in and jack the price up. Like you mentioned here with Uber, 14 years and 30 billion to move from negative to a positive cash flow, disrupting the taxi industry. Yeah, because they undercut the taxi industry and they also provided taxi service to areas where taxi industries weren't currently available. And by having those companies shut down and subverting them, they're now able to raise the prices and just getting more money. You could disrupt whatever you want if you had 30 billion to just burn. Previously, yes. I don't think you could do retail with 30 billion nowadays. The all too common bilingual brain fart. I mean, I am not bilingual and I do sometimes forget words and I will use things like random Irish and stuff like that. And I don't even know that much Irish. Right now, their taxi are the exact same price as Uber. That doesn't surprise me. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some deal between them. Right now, I am afraid of what happens when the AI bubble bursts. I want it to burst. It's a hallucinating speak and spell, yes. But I want the bubble to burst, but at the same time, it's going to be catastrophic. But the longer we wait for it to burst, the longer the duration between now and whenever it finally pops, the worse it's going to get. So do keep that in mind. Right now, it's going to be catastrophic. Give it 10 years, if it's still bubbling up and getting bigger, you're going to see whole economies collapse. Not just fail, not just go bad for a decade, not just hit a major depression. You're going to see them collapse. You're going to see economies, if this is still going in 10 years, when that bubble finally pops, you're going to see such a catastrophic fallout that it's going to make the depression look like Tuesday. I don't think it's going to get far enough for that. But if you let it go on long enough, it can. The housing market right now as well has issues too. I wouldn't really call what's going on in the housing market a bubble here so much as investor scum. Basically, let's put in rules to keep people from building more houses so that housing is in higher demand. We'll keep a bunch of stuff not on the market, even though it's not being used, just to keep it so the price keeps going up. It's going to suck. The great thing about being used to being poor is you're going to be poor regardless. I feel that. I would rather be poor and not homeless, though. Reminder of the tulip bubble, the South Sea Company, and any other bubble you can think of. The .com bubble. Do I think AI will survive the AI bubble popping? Absolutely. There will be companies still lingering around. I'm not sure which ones. I wouldn't be surprised if it's one of the smaller ones. Do I think Google would survive? Yeah. Google can survive off of freaking YouTube. Do I think it's going to cause Google to crunch down? Abso-freaking-lutely. Banks are already moving away from Gen I as they're not getting the return on their investments. I am very afraid of bank situations right now. Because you already know that it's cropping up with Amazon and Walmart and stuff like that, and their online presences with their programmers and stuff. You're already seeing the repercussions of using quote-unquote vibe coding. Meta's another company that's actually having issues with that. But you're seeing it bubble to the surface. So you know that behind the scenes, it's way worse. We're running into that issue with banks, too. The problem is when that kind of stuff happens with banks, you're starting to run into security issues with people's money. That's a bad thing. Especially if somebody finds a way to exploit it. My hope is that it doesn't get to that point. But hopes and reality are not always the same thing. Google won't die unless the USA dies. Federal Investigation Bureau got very tight link to it. I I'm not sure if Google could survive everything, but I'm pretty sure it would survive the collapse of AI. Same for Microsoft. Yes, a lot of their money is tied up in it. Yes, a lot of their money is bound to that, and if it crashes and when it crashes, it's going to hurt both of them. But they are both such massive companies that even if they lost half their value, they'd still be able to operate. Hope and reality sadly do not cross paths enough. Yeah. I'm gonna save real quick. Now that we're broke. Okay, we've got them better equipment. Who do we put the pedometer on? I think we're going to put it on her. But I'm not positive. Actually, let's put it there instead of confusion. Because we want the pedometer on. I think I'm going to try and leave it on all the time. But yeah, you're seeing it in a lot of places. There's a reason why a lot of games have like weird jank to them as well, because a lot of people are using AI coding without disclosing it. That's one reason why I say chances are I've missed some AI. I guarantee you I've missed AI images that weren't disclosed in some of my coverage. I'm not perfect. I cannot spot them all, especially whenever I'm tired and doing a bunch of work all the time. You are short. My good sir. You are like shoulder high to me. Let's actually see what this looks like. Acupuncturists can strengthen the weapon's attack power and widen the hit areas of the Judgment Ring. Reinforcement is possible to 3 degrees for each of these. In addition, the state can be reset for free, but you do not receive a refund. Oh, so we can just... That's actually not that bad of a change. It narrows it on there. It costs a crap ton of resources to do that, though. And it's for what, 6? I don't think I bother with that right now, my guy. Are you ready? Yeah, we're ready. Let's move on in the story before I go on another rant. I am a fan of ranting, but I'll never finish the game if all I do is rant. Let's go!
Shh, shh. This is an emergency broadcast from Fangxian Radio. The Army has issued the following report. Criminals suspected in the mass murder of Army soldiers aboard the Changshun Fengtian train today have disappeared into Fangtian. The ringleader is a thin Caucasian female. All suspicious persons are to be reported to HQ immediately. Hey, that broadcast just now. Don't tell me, are you people... Honey, dear, help! Okay. No, there's been a mistake.
Damn it, what a bother. Let's go, girl in the gear. What's the point of streaming if you don't get to rant? Touche. I do it mostly so I stay on task for reviews. And to hang out with all of you guys. And to play interesting games I otherwise wouldn't get a chance to cover.
Right. Here goes nothing. Oh, right. Here goes nothing. I'm setting off the bomb now. What the...
Could always make a podcast called Alzoraths. Gablin has been telling me I should do a podcast for a while.
Hey now.
What's the big boom all of a sudden? Whoa, lady, I can see your...
Good, you're alive. Thank goodness the bomb I designed to save people didn't end up killing them. Anyway, I hope you got a good look, sonny boy. Just think of it as my apology. And how are you feeling, miss? I'm all right.
Damn it all, what was that? You're a weirdo who finds a stream and Let's Play to show you if you want to buy a game way more than a simple review. I do that myself sometimes. What I'll do is if I see a review on a game that I haven't heard of before, I'll usually check out the review and then I'll search for playthroughs and I'll just kind of skip through them. Life-saving bombs, a classic. I mean, life-saving bombs and this game's got a bit of perv to it. And also, streaming and getting distracted while ranting kind of go hand in hand. So does like VTubing and scuff. I think I have a couple ideas for VTuber avatars. She was actually a real person. Ooh. That does not surprise me. Less cool IRL. I mean, yeah, it's video game logic. It's like, I'm trying to think of a good example. I wish I could remember the name of that Mark Twain claymation movie. The Something Stranger is one of the short stories shown in it. The Mysterious Stranger. Yeah, the one with the devil.
I'm the devil.
It is a good movie, in my opinion. Some people might... I have a DVD of it. I just don't remember the name of it. But yeah, I love that movie. It has a... I don't think I would show it to a small child, despite it being claymation, but it's good. That's definitely a teen movie. What was that? Hey, look, a white woman, and there's a guy with her. But yes, I do have ideas for a VTuber model, well, PNG tuber, that I'll probably be using for D&D stuff. I might end up using it on this channel. We shall see. It depends on if I start doing overlays and stuff or not. I don't like having overlays, though, because it makes the reviews look tacky. A white woman was a spy that was playing the role of exotic dancer using her sex appeal to get info. Ended up, she was really not good at it, and most info she got was bad. Oh, sifting through bad info if you're trying to even just do like OSINT info is a challenge. Say we must challenge kid from a young age with harder topics, but you don't think it would be a good guardian? Challenging kids with more difficult topics is fine. The main reason I don't think that I would show that one to them is because it's not so much a difficult topic so much as a mature topic, if that makes sense. Moral dilemmas, yes. Covering genocide at that kind of an intimate level in a cartoon feels weird to me. As far as small kids, I'm talking like it would be fine for like a 13-year-old that has already started developing the idea of other. By young kid, I mean single digit. You were shown Akira when you were 6, so your mind is fucked up. Touche. I don't know how old I was when I first saw Akira. It would be before 10. You got a kid here right now, your sister's youngest. If people feel safe enough to leave you their children, you can't do worse. I mean, I have watched my niece and nephew before. I'm a firm believer of, hey, if they ask about it, I'm going to answer. I'm not going to, like, it was besides the Mario Brother TV show at your local video store? Oh, interesting. For me, I watched it on Akira, this is. I watched it on Sci-Fi Channel at night in the 90s. Early 90s. I think it was Sci-Fi Channel. There was, like, after midnight anime things. I want to say it was... I might have been over 10 at the time. I can't remember if that was before or after I watched Demolition Man. It's not going to scar you for life to be exposed to those things, as long as you have a family situation where you can essentially broach the subjects. But you watched the Creep Show since you were like 8, you think? Creep Show sounds familiar, but I can't place it in my brain. Call for reinforcements. Hurry, we gotta inform the captain. Nobody stays and keeps an eye on them.
Cowards. About what I'd expect from Kawashima's men. Their main talent seems to be running away. So they're after you too, are they?
Us, we're not bomb-toting terrorists, you hear? Jeez, lady, my ears are still ringing.
Don't worry, that'll clear up. Now then, I've got to get out of here before they come back, but what are you going to do? I can't babysit, but you can come with me if you want.
George Romero and early Stephen King anthology. Ah.
Going ahead, see you. Bye-bye.
My God, what's her problem? We could have been killed. It was Friday the 13th Tradition with Your Family. It was a great anthology of horror. I'll have to look it up. When did that release? Am I gonna feel old when I look up when Creepshow released? Okay, I don't feel old. Oddly enough, I'm pretty sure I've seen at least part of this. Now let's go to images. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen some of this. I was more of a Crypt Keeper person. First one released in 1982 for Creepshow. Your older sister was into Fantasia, and nothing you watch can be creepier than that. My sister was creeped out by Brave Little Toaster, if that tells you what my family situation was. I liked Brave Little Toaster. PNG and tubing can be fun. If I do have a phone that I could probably do VTubing with. It's an Android, not an iPhone, but... And I also have a webcam somewhere. I don't know if it's good enough for it. It's 1080p, and it's like from years and years and years ago. It's just stashed in a drawer somewhere. I don't even know if it still works. Funny thing is, when you were older, you were the one who was traumatized your sister to life with Coraline and Over the Garden Wall. Aw. Sounds like they blamed you for the attack on the train last night.
Me?
Don't worry, I'm your accomplice after all. Wait a sec, we can't stand around chatting. Let's move! Looks like we can get through here, like that woman did.
Do we have any loot here?
But yeah, tracking on freaking androids, because they don't have the... I'm forgetting what it's called. It's the infrared light, I think is what it is, or something like that. To whatever that uses to understand depth. That is only on iPhones, if I remember correctly. At least as far as usable by like VTube Studio and stuff like that. And you have to like connect it through multiple programs. VTubing right now is still duct tape and prayers. Anytime while you're running in the sewers, you can exit and return to the shop if you're running low on supplies. That's kind of nice to know. Okay, can I just hop across there? How do I get that chest? Okay, so we need to come back across here. We're probably going to run into enemies down here. iPhones have an infrared grid projector on the front cam and LiDAR on the... Okay. That makes sense then. Well, that guy is surviving. Rubiero.
Oh, they have Fireball. Bitches.
I mean, that's not a ton of damage, thankfully, but that's still irritating. They have Fireball. The animations are a bit on the long side. But yeah, I have a few concept ones that I've made. One of them is a trash bag. Just to kind of give you the theme that I'd probably be going for. In case anyone was really curious. I do find the idea of Trubbish to be hilarious. Garbodor? No, it's a completely different face on it. Pretty sure trash bag waifu is a thing. Oh, God. I don't think I can do anything without there being at least one waifu of that variety in existence. Did that take out the bat? That did not take out the bat. But I don't think Nintendo can copyright it, the fact of using a trash bag. You lost hope in Japan when you saw a vending machine waifu? That one, oddly enough, I can understand more than a trash bag waifu. Especially in Japan, because I'm pretty sure, don't they sell panties in vending machines in Japan? Or am I misremembering? They didn't when the rumors started. Okay. Soda can waifu anime. It's possible one anime con had a panty vending machine as a joke, but visitors kept asking for them. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, so we take our first left. Yes, I am using the guide to find the treasures. Pure seed. As opposed to tainted seed. We've got tainted seed. We've got squall seed. Haste removes itself automatically, yada yada. And character afflicted with paralysis can only use items or defend against attacks. Paralysis removes itself automatically after a certain number of turns. To remove it immediately, use items like Angel's Feather or special skills that cure paralysis. Groovy. Okay. Afterwards, examine the hole again to find a lottery ticket. Ooh, we can get another lottery ticket. Yeah, people are weird. Of course, I'm also not normal people, I guess. Because I am demi, so I generally... I find a lot of the fetishization of things to be a little bit abnormal. I mean, people, I'm not going to kink shame you. Do what you love as long as it doesn't hurt anybody. Just... It's still weird. To me. For 3 turns, something. I didn't actually see what it was for 3 turns. You like Japan vending machine culture. They get amazing machine and dispense pretty much anything you can think of. But your thing is hurting people? Oh, then you need to find a... If you're a masochist, you need to find... I'm trying to remember what it's called. My brain keeps going flagellant, and that is not it. Sadist, there we go. There is consensual hurt. No, sadist like inflicting pain. Masochist like receiving it. There we go. My brain had it right. My thoughts did not. Oh, we've got... She had haste on it. Okay. This is fine. You want a vending machine that hurts people. The machine over there is out of Coke Zero. They only have Pepsi Max. I actually like Pepsi Zero. Can't say I've drank Pepsi Max in ages. I seem to remember it having a chemically taste to it. Okay, special skill, a cure. Just gonna top him off on health. I saw those little eyes. Hi. Is something there? Another monster? Oh no. It's the dog! It's the dog! It's a puppy. Would you like a puppy? I'm scratching my back real quick. Enjoy the scene with the puppy. Woof woof. Always invest in a good back scratcher, by the way. Advice for getting old. Back scratchers are some of the best inventions ever made. God damn it, don't freak me out like that. Well, if it isn't the little mutt from the station.
What are you doing here, little fella?
The little runt got lost in here. Now he can't find his way out. How dumb.
Just like us, no?
Anyway, Garl Indiger, we're off. Forget about the dog. Well, we can't just leave it here. Let's take it to the exit with us at least. Okay. I sure wish somebody would take us to the exit. Gunfire! There's the lottery ticket. I think we do get someone else here.
It's that woman.
Asleep again, eh? What should I do? Stop being creepy, for one. Icer, he gives such rapey vibes. I don't like that. She's out cold. I'm just sure she wouldn't mind if I just... Please don't.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Whoa! You're awake?
Oh, that hurts. Now look here, sonny boy. Aren't you going to help me up with an "Are you all right, fair lady?" and a smile?
But you obviously don't need any help.
I never imagined there'd be monsters roaming the sewers. I guess even I can slip up sometime. That was almost the end of my epic saga. If the press were to lose me now, they'd be positively crushed. Oh, ouch.
Are you all right?
Yes, I'm fine, thanks. Oh, and you're the two I met before, aren't you? The terrorist boy and the mysterious girl.
You're the terrorist. We're just a couple of helpless murderers.
Terrorist, don't lump me together with those barbarians. I'm a spy. S-P-Y. Get it? A ravishing beauty that just happens to be Miss Spy Genius. The name's Malkovich. Of course, Malkovich is only my code name. Say, tell you what, I'll let you in on a secret, Sonny. My real name. A little thank you for coming to save me.
For a moment, this is the end of the Exil saga. Oh, God. Look, I didn't come to save you, and you don't have to tell me your name.
Hey, wait a minute. Here I was going to give you my telephone number and everything.
Jeez, I got it already. Okay, so what's your name?
You want to know that bad, huh? My, I can't keep them away with a stick.
Fine, forget it.
Hold on, all right, here goes. My real name is...
What do we name her? Does that work? Dad, no! Dad, gnocchi. Ollie Ring Spy? That could be it. Let's go, Allie. Just typing it in. Ever so like. Should we do Ali Urine Spy, or should we actually have it be Ada Wong in reverse? No way. Ali Rin Spy. Ailey. I think we're actually fine with this. Because that's a lot of typing. Ali, you're in Spy.
My name is Garland Dagger, and this is Ruby Euro. Nice to meet you, boss. You won't regret having me on board.
I've got a bad feeling about this. So do I. Does she actually... Oh, we immediately get into combat. Jesus. Goodbye, Spider. And it sat down beside her, eating its goods and vey. Pyro is a spy. Secret weapons, grenade. Only costs 20 mana. Oh, wow, it's right at the start. Okay. I will keep that in mind next time. Jesus. Grenade and secret should not be in the same sentence? What, you don't have a secret grenade in your pocket? Is that a grenade in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? Sorry, that's wrong. Look, the grenade only needs to be a secret until used. True. If I try for grenade again, no, we're going to just attack. I want to see what her attack pattern is. Wow. Hers is a little bit more awkward for me because it's two big ones and then a tiny one at the end. His is just steady. Dum, dum, dum. He's got a good tempo to it.
Bad puns.
I just noticed the stream delay, massive. I literally just, let's see. I got to the end screen now. As far as the stream. That's how long of a delay there is. I haven't sit there and count it, but. Oh no! Looks like we get to go do a run to the shop. Is the save spot still in here? Yes. Oh, we've got rando people. Hi. Odometer service. Which would you like? 161. Oh, we can get stuff through steps. Cool. Buildings and beer, things that make this world sweet. Key seems kind of suspicious. I think I'm gonna save my lottery ticket for another person. To abide by my husband's wishes, I owe nothing to the Japanese army anyway. A guild card, you say? But you just explained the guild card, so we actually do the husband thing in just a minute. What do we actually have added to this? Secret weapon. She uses her cell phone to call in an attack. Secret weapon can... She's got judgment ring, usual stuff. Take a look at the talisman located in the lower right corner of the menu screen. What used to be blue is now red, right? Malice is accumulated in the top limit. Malice accumulates to the limit. You encounter Foxface. To avoid this, clear out the accumulated malice in the graveyard. To enter the graveyard, open the... It's not red yet, because we've actually been keeping on top of it. Can I not? There we go. Can I save? Thank you, game. I don't know if we lose what's-her-face in this or not. Let's go and take care of the graveyard first, though. And no, I sadly do not get to bring anyone in with me. I do slightly wonder if I let it get too high on one of the, like, different elements. Do I actually have too weak of equipment to handle them at a certain point? I do wonder when we're going to be able to one-turn this guy. I think I'd have to get crits to do it. But right now, it looks like we're doing 3 turns. If we can actually hit his ass. 3 misses in a row. Absolutely good job, Rube moron. That was offensive to all my senses. Or does it sit on the star until we actually liberate them? I don't know why it takes so long for this scene. Yeah, I'm finding this game kind of chill and enjoyable. I don't care if you are a fugitive. If you got money, I got the items. Now, what would you like? Leather vest, leather... Oh, we can actually... Oh, she's already got equipped. That's fine. I don't think What's-Her-Face has any accessories equipped. Seeing I'll play these obscure PS2 RPGs made you want to see him play Kowloon Gate, Baroque, or Twilight. I have Baroque. I don't know if I have Kowloon Gate. I'd actually have to go digging through those. Twilight Syndrome doesn't ring a bell, but it might be by a different name. We can go leather belt. We'll go for the discount. I can add those to the list to look at. Kowloon Gate. Oh, it's an adventure game, not an RPG. Okay. That would be why it's not ringing a bell. Pop that into a new window. There is someone who does playthrough of Baroque every year that I follow on Twitch. I can't remember their name off the top of my head, though. Twilight Syndrome. Hell no. Oh, my internet's going out. Lovely. Come on, internet. You can do it. I believe in you. I believe in you, internet. Yeah, these are Japan only. So I would be very hard pressed to play those. Baroque is not. Stream should be back. Is stream back? Is stream back? My internet died for a second. I don't know if it killed the YouTube side or not. Yeah, my entire internet just crashed for a second. Let's go ahead and equip stuff on Allie. Do we actually end up losing her as a party member? I don't know. Doesn't look like it. Killing my internet? Yeah. Go ahead and equip stuff on her to make her actually halfway decent. We might do a little bit of farming here for money, by the way. Just so I can get ahead on that. Just because that makes life a little bit easier for me. Yeah, I hate it when my internet goes completely borked. Go east and then north and take a right around the corner. I need to not trigger the boss fight here. Oh, we have a save point down here too. What? Okay, so we're going to get a pistol up here for her, improving that. Probably going to get into a fight before we get to it, if I had to take a guess. No? No fight? Type 94 pistol. If we do some grinding here, we can also buy some stuff from, oh, what's-his-face? So you have finally gotten a better weapon. Oh, special attack goes down. Think it's gonna be fine. I want to use her grenade ability. Just to see if it's good for getting rid of AoEs. Oh, we got back attacked. No. Rube, no. I need to heal him. I forgot to heal him in town. I think we'll be fine. We'll just have Garl do the healing. Grenade.
Yeah, I can use some help here.
Well, yeah, I did not get her voice anywhere close. She's got very American accent.
Oh, Girl Indiger leveled up. Cool.
I think YouTube actually reconnected as well, which is good. Although Twitch is still sitting at 3,600 kilobits per second instead of the full 5,500. There we go. It's back. Okay, Girl Indiger, you are going to heal us. And yes, we are just going to be going back and using tents to recover. So we can go back. Okay, coming to type 94. Examine the ladder to find it sealed. Go back to where you came in. Continue north across the debris. Grab the sealing stone from the wall, hole in the wall. Examine the ground to the right and pick up the rosewood bracelet. Interesting. So this should be sealed. I just want to be careful not to trigger the puppy fight. Is this it? Hey, is this... Yep, no question about it. It's a Taoist seal. Maybe keep us from getting out? But who said it? I doubt there's anybody in the Japanese army that can use black magic like this. It's a lot different from the kind of magic I know. You're right, this feels far more sinister and evil. It simply reeks of it. Anyway, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to get out of these sewers unless we break it. Break a Taoist seal? How? I don't have a clue. Looks like something fits into the center of this symbol. Does it now? I've heard about this kind of occult feng shui magic before. If it serves, there are two kinds that break the seal. Open the lock on the other side or destroy its guardian. There aren't any guards around. It's just us three. But that terrible oppressive feeling I get here, it's like someone's been watching us ever since we arrived. Ah, what a pain. If you're out there, save us both some time and show yourself. Come on, let's play. Dear, dear, there's plenty of situations when brute strength just isn't the answer, sonny boy. When all else fails, use fire. So that leaves the lock, and all we've got to do is find something to unlock it with, right? I should probably just... A heads up. Hello, is the YouTube stream actually back? Respond to this message if you are back. All right. All right. Let's start looking. Right on schedule. The bomb I set off in the train depot just went off. We've also been busy for a bit. Okay. I wasn't sure if it reconnected or not, because it doesn't tell me when it does. Imagine Spy has a British Pegasus voice. Yugi! Damn, Allie, you're in Spy. How many more firecrackers do you have up there? I had an appointment at 10:30, then got distracted for a good 10-15 minutes. That's how I get when I'm writing. That was the last one. I bet the Japanese army didn't even know what hit them. Didn't know what hit them. If this whole sewer system collapses, we won't know what hit us either. Oh, come on. Who do you think you're talking to? I'm Allie, you're in Spy. Miss Spy Genius. As if I'd make that kind of mistake. It's all according to plan. Every last detail. Lots of bricks. Indeed. Can't believe this. Data? Saver? Slot 1 just in case. We got money. We can actually buy tents if we need to. I haven't watched too many abridged things. I watched DBZ abridged. I watched a little bit of Freerun abridged, and Helsing abridged. I don't think it's called a bridge, but yes, it is essentially a Freerun abridged, but it's by a different group of people. Let's go ahead and just punch you in the face there, bud. One dead frog. Two probably dead frogs, if I had to take a wild guess. That is a hell of a flip she's got there. Imagine just being that person that just has to do a flip with a gun. It doesn't seem like a smart idea. But yeah, they've only abridged season 1 of Freerun. I don't think they've touched season 2 because season 2 isn't done yet. I'm waiting until season 2 releases to actually get my 1-month subscription to like whatever platform it's on. Watch it and then end the subscription. Ceiling stone. Cool. All according to plan, eh? So why is it caving in, Miss Spy Genius? Oh, this is according to plan to see we got the stone, right? Okay, I admitted it was a mistake, but it turned out all right, didn't it? See, let's hurry. No. Let us loot. A rosewood bracelet. Makes the most sense to you? What does rosewood bracelet do? Renders paralysis ineffectual. You advise don't use Crunchyroll. Pretty sure they use AI translation nowadays. That doesn't surprise me. That said, I don't know if it's dubbed already. It might be. I would have to go double check, but if Crunchyroll's doing AI, it's usually going to be their subs, not their dubs. YouTube does freaking dubbing in another language, though. Which I absolutely abhor. Found out that even though I had set it to not show those unless I manually approve them, it still does. It had published French, German, and like 3 other languages without my approval. Amazon tried to make AI dubbed anime. That doesn't surprise me either. Japanese to English is a lot more complicated than like Latin language to Latin language. That's at least one thing that's working in our advantage. We have like 5 seconds to an ad, so I'm going to just grind during the ad. Oh, we got different frog. Frog God. Let's see. Well, you're going to be focusing in on Frog God. Oh, wow, I missed horribly. They succeeded at making original anime with AI dub. The fact that you did not hear about it to show how well it went. You have a friend who does Japanese to English translations for various games. They've worked on a number of pretty big projects, which is always cool to you. I was trying to learn Japanese for a while just to... Yeah. Just to be able to play certain games in their original language, because there is one game, something Rudress. I have the ROM for it. I don't have an original version at the moment. Cartridges are kind of hit or miss on whether you can get them here or not. But Trials of Rudress, I believe, is what it's called. I want to play it, but the English translation requires a lot of changes because of how magic works in the thing, because you're basically building your own magic spells.
Yeah, I could use some help here.
And that, I don't know if Frog God was anything special. It gave us more XP than just 3 normal frogs. Water and light. So I'm guessing Frog God is light. But yeah, that's the only reason I know a little bit of Japanese. I don't know enough to be fluent in it. I never got far enough into it to do that. We're punching frog gods. For money. I wouldn't mind getting some more of the fusions as well. We get to fight him, then he's dark. You have a toddler's knowledge of Japanese. I mean, that's still better than most people. It's actually stunning how many people don't pick up, like, even just like random words from other languages. Especially here in the US, you have to kind of go out of your way to avoid being exposed to it. Or your family, when you are young, has to really not like foreign people. You know, 3 words in Japanese? I used to be able to count in it. Can't anymore. That speed on that first click for grenade is awful. Used to be pretty fluent in French. If Duolingo wasn't all AI crap now, I'd probably just do Duolingo streams like once every week. Oh yeah, I'm glad it's an AoE. I don't really want to keep pushing this too far because while I would like to get the fire demon or the water demon, I don't think I could handle a tier 2 earth demon. That's an upgrade there. So let's go ahead. We're going to do graveyard first. Give me your graveyard. Wah, 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 wah. Yes, you got a problem with that? I think we get better rewards if we fight the higher level ones. I just don't think we're set up to handle them. Duolingo fell apart for a number of reasons beyond just the Gen AA slop. Mostly because the mechanisms for how the system works, it's more about user retention than actual useful knowledge. I mean, some direction in language is better than none. So just being able to experience it is... pick up words here and there. It's still better than most people do. I think that's one of the reasons why it had value before, and it just doesn't now. Oh, we're already 2 hours in. Jesus. I didn't realize we were 2 hours in. We might have a long stream today. I don't know. You've received a mana leaf.
Just what I always wanted, another mana leaf. Oh, thank you, Senpai.
How many steps are we at? Yeah, voodoo doll. I don't know what the voodoo doll does. Part of me just wants to go to 8,000 steps and not get anything else along the way. The dominant. Never mind. I wonder what happens if we get multiple of those. Mana leaves are addictive, so be careful. I mean, if it let me cast fireballs, I would eat mana leaves. I'd be fine with limited use of certain things. Renders knockback ineffectual. Interesting. Unfortunately, I think I'm going to buy some tents. We're going to do 6. The granted magical powers vegetarianism would be way more popular. Yeah. If you could cast video game spells, you would take support spells like bonus agility, charisma, or luck. I would take true polymorph. We got the tent there. Data. Save. Now let's actually save up some money. Because that's one thing I regret not doing before. What is the item carry limit in this one, by the way? That said, if it was limited like cantrips, prestidigitation is like the obvious pick. You would take a remote scrying spell and some power word. Yeah, if you're getting into higher level spells, just wish. It's either going to go absolutely horribly or absolutely awesomely. True Resurrection is probably another one that would be really good to get and make you a lot of money. Deck of many things in real life. Ay, ay, ay.
I can use some help here.
Yeah, basically what we're going to do is 4 grenades, go up tent. 4 grenades, go up tent. And just get ourselves a little bit of money saved up. But yeah, that's one reason why a lot of the brain tickler just, hey, which spell would you use, limit themselves to like cantrips or level 1 spells. Murder would also be very different in a world where you could speak with the dead. Yes. Oh no. I don't think we're going to waste mana on this one. Because I actually need to get good at her attack period. I think the limit is your usual 99, but you don't remember. Ah. I could probably shrink his a little bit and get more damage. Yeah, what level do we want to be at? I don't know. I know we're higher level than what the guide recommends, so that should be fine. But I just want to get the money. Oh, we're getting close to water at least. Slow level, you would take Earth Dawn Spellcaster any day. They have such good low level spells as Heat Food, Repel Insect, Comfortable Sleep. There is a spell in D&D that allows you to get a long rest during the period of a short rest. Speaking of comfortable sleep, Heat Food is Prestidigitation. I actually did that, not this last Sunday, but the Sunday before in a... No, yeah, it would have been the Sunday before in our D&D campaign. Let's go with... We'll just punch him. Why use up resources when we can just beat the crap out of it? Fun fact, comfortable sleep also cures genetic sicknesses like cancer. Dang. That's a powerful one. That little flip. Just whacking it with the book. I'm gonna throw the book at you. Oh my! No, I will not narrate an entire game as fucking Mickey Mouse. You'd rather have access to your own magical system than D&D's personally? I wouldn't mind the D&D system that I was the magic system I was developing for my own TTRPG as opposed to what I'm doing right now. Okay, so we are going to do one more fight and then we'll go up and take care of Malice. Repel Insect also works on bacteria and an insect god. You can just easily wave the save wake. Cool. Oh, it just said reconnection successful. Am I still losing internet? Jesus. Can I actually do AoE cures? Nope. YouTube is having trouble. I think it might be my internet connection, actually. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I could use some.
Because my upload speed keeps dropping randomly. It hasn't completely disconnected since that last time, though, but I keep getting connection reestablished. Connection reestablished. And I don't like it. Oh, we are at green now. So we're going to probably see a different enemy in here. So you are going to do a cure on him because he needs it. No. We're not going to see Fox Mask. My goal is to avoid that until way later in the game. I wasn't expecting it immediately to go green, though. I may have to go demon here. No, it's still the dog. That's weird. I think we'll still be fine. That's round 2. Rube is being rude and kicking a ghost puppy. We're going to be kicking a lot of ghost puppies, unfortunately. I happen to know something coming up, so. I like how they're sitting there laughing at me. The voice is in my head. Oh, we got a Pure Leaf that time. Nice. I think Pure Leaf is the one that gives us... It restores SP. That is a good one. Because them's expensive. You guess Fossmax is either the final boss or a bonus boss. He's your dad, is the vibe that I got from it. Yeah, I'm gonna try and save up, I think, 10k, and then we'll proceed with the story. Just because I don't like having to do all the kind of juggling of, oh, I'm buying 2 things, I'm selling 2 things, I'm selling the items we found, I'm buying 1 thing, juggling that, selling the other item. It makes the shopping go way longer than I want, so I'm gonna grind a little bit in front. Just to be a little bit on the safe side. And we have 2 grenades that we can use. So that's going to get us through a bat situation. That backside of the ring feels like it just goes faster. Just waiting for something to make sure it's actually still connected. Okay, there it goes. Okay, so you beat him up. But yeah, he's a... I don't know if he's considered an optional boss or not. He just starts showing up whenever things get sketch. We might be able to get our water demon at least. I don't know how tough it's going to be to farm, but if we get enough of those frogs still, we will. Bonk. He does like kicking things. His name should be Kyle. It just seems so ineffective in combat. Doing rando backflips after shooting your gun. It was their excuse to give you a panty shot. We all know it. Especially with how pervy they make the main character. So one more frog battle and we can go get the water graveyard. Because we haven't even gotten 1 star on that yet. Come on, give me 1 more fight, please. Thank you. It's like, I don't want to give you another fight. We've already gotten 500 steps down here, even before this little bit of a run. That's not going to be water. I should probably check his souls so I can do... Well, yeah, we are going to do grenade here. Just a second. Yeah, I should check his souls to see if we actually have the AoE one you were mentioning.
Yeah, I could use some.
I don't think we do. 385 gold. Still working our way through stuff. Well, that's up the difficulty again. I think we do one more fight again, though, before we go off and do that. And hopefully it'll be a frog, so we can actually do that one in the same little dash through as well. We might have to load the graveyard twice and get healing in between them, but either way is fine. Now, if Fox Mask turns into an actual enemy at the end of the game, I don't know. I have not been that far. I have not read the guide. Oh, why? We are not going to get the match that we want now to get the water, are we? You're more familiar with Shadow Hearts Covenant than the original Shadow Hearts? I'm not surprised by that, because Koudelka is pretty much unknown. Shadow Hearts, the original, was the first one that got some traction, and then the Covenant and what's the other one? Something New World. I can barely see it from here because it's on a shelf like a few feet behind me. Are a little bit more well known.
Yeah, I could use some help here.
Ta-da! Know about Koudelka, but you missed the opportunity to buy it at the time. It was actually hard to track down my copy, even when I was like collecting, so that doesn't surprise me. And now we're at Malice Green. But Koudelka was pretty good. Not very well optimized for storage space, but I mean, it was on CDs. What to expect? See how many steps we're at. Did we actually... It's a weird bottle. I'm just trying to see what you have there, friend. Okay, we're slowly building up the resources. Let's take care of graveyard number 1. Actually, I forgot to check if we were healed enough for this. I think we are. Yeah, 112 should be good. We just need one more frog for the water. Water. Wooters. We could do fusion. I don't think we necessarily want to, though. And yeah, I don't think I'm going to be trying for crits pretty much at all. Just because, frankly, there is a little bit of an input delay, and I can't, like, mentally adjust for it between that and my eyes. I still don't know why it takes forever to do that. But green seems to be what we're wanting from this. Because that's going to get us pure leaves, which are way better than just recovery items. And yes, I know that she's below 20. I'm not too concerned about it at the moment because we're just basically going for water and then we're going to go after... I said I was going to save up 10k and I just don't feel like it. I thought it would be a little bit quicker because we're getting hundreds. So we'll probably just use a tent over here after getting our water and water guy done. And I actually don't know how much Koudelka is now. When I got it, it was $40. I know for a while there it was ungodly expensive. I don't know if it's gone back down. And if you're wondering, when I say it was $40, I'm talking about on like price charting and stuff like that. How much I paid, I actually don't remember. I'm pretty sure I got a deal on it because it was as is, but it worked perfectly fine. And it actually had the manual. We're level 11. And we can go get ourselves water now. Let's save. I'm hoping water has at least some kind of healing or support ability. I don't know if it will or not. From the seal of the grave, a soul glows with an eerie light, as if the soul of a new creature was born. Let's do it! Hello, lizard man. Let's see, what beats water? I think earth beats water. That sucks. Glad I saved before coming in here. There's some damage. That's probably boosting its dodge. Physical evade. Cute. Okay, we have one more flying stones we can use. At least the ring patterns are not absolutely freaking awful. And then we get to just claw out this guy? Got him. We got the soul of Mandragon. That is a hell of a name. Sorrow overcomes you. You've received the soul of Mandragon. I do like that we now have to scroll to see all of our items. Okay. Okay, equipment. Soul. Okay, I want to look at special skills. Target MP, target attack power, single target, small amount of HP. So the Raging Tiger is a heal as well. Cure status effects. And what is the water one? We'll check out Mandragon. Small amount of targets, HP. Damages target with high pressure water flow. Nice. Let's see. So we have healing. I don't know which one's going to be the stronger healer. But I think we actually want Mandragon. I think we want the darkness one so we can steal mana. So it's gonna be a choice between Mandragon and Raging Tiger. We already had a boss that we used Raging Tiger on, so it leads me to believe that maybe Mandragon's gonna be the next one. But we are going to use a Tant. And we are going to save both in save slot and save state. And now we go up. Are we going to die? I don't know. This might actually be a tough boss.
The evil I sensed before, it's getting stronger.
Indeed, I'm just breaking out in a cold sweat. It's just icky. Is that the sealing stone? Yep. Speaking of kicking puppies, it mentions what this boss is.
Something's coming.
Oh. Oh, this is fine. Next is the puppy. So we're going to have to use another one of those. Let's go ahead and go with... I don't know what element these guys are going to be. I guess we could go... They're going to go Mandragon. And we will do Flash Flood since we're going to use a tent after this. Oh, it's a water tiger. Well, this was the worst one to choose on this, although it might actually keep us alive a little better. Granada.
Yeah, I could use some help here.
Life Dew. So they're going to be healing themselves, I think.
Why, yes, they are.
50 health. Jesus. Oh, what do you want to be doing? I think I'm going to add light to your attack. Just hopefully that increases his damage as well. The weird noises they're making, a little bit off-putting. Okay, so we're going to go for Kappa 1. Because that other one decided to heal itself, so it's going to be higher life than the rest of them.
Yeah, I could use some help here.
There's one down. There's a lot of I'm going to go cure on a Rube. I just noticed the weapon we have equipped actually changes our appearances, which is something that a lot of, I mean, during this era, it was a bit more common, but it's not something you actually run across a lot in video games. So you get to attack this one. Because I have a very gut feeling that the blue ones are the only healers. So it wouldn't surprise me if red here can't actually heal. At least I hope he can't. What does Fighting Spirit do? Probably increasing your damage? Yeah. Figured. Get you cured up as well. And you keep attacking. How much life do you have there, bud? You have too much more, we're gonna run out of SP. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna bash on him until we get kind of like into a danger zone on life. And you go down already. We've hit you how many turns in a row? Yeah, we're definitely going to have to figure out a way to deal with him. You are going to need to use a pure leaf, unfortunately. Because you do not have SP to speak of. Which makes you kind of irritating to use. Seriously, we didn't have to use the leaf. Thankfully we can farm them. That's not a problem. Tent and spikes. Nice. You learned Blessed Light. We have learned a spell. That frightened me to death. Hey, what happened to it being either or, lock or guardian? Jeez, what kind of trembling little cowardly double locks? At least it was an easy victory. Was it? What is it? I know we destroyed that thing, but I still sense intense evil. Don't worry, the seal's broken. Up ahead's a landing strip. We're gonna get us an airplane. Come on! Really? Or we're gonna get an airplane, huh? An airplane. Still feel like someone's watching us, though. Well, we definitely want to come over here. Item. This is why we have a crap ton of tents. Oh, it gave us 2 tents back. Okay. I forgot about that. Data. A Sava. Slaon. And Zua. Oh, that is... Oh. Memory card. Okay, that's... Failed to save to slot 1. I think I just borked something up. That's not good. Can I... Is this gonna fix it? Yay, it did. Okay. Thank God. We're gonna go above ground. I said puppy. We're gonna fight a puppy.
Hey, Tiny, come back.
Oh, sorry. That was wrong voice. Aw, the mutt ran away, huh? Forget about him. Garl Indiger, he's just happy to be outside.
But
Okay, fine. How you doing, puppy? Huh. A stray dog. You lost boy?
uh-oh, Japanese troopers.
It's them, the wanted terrorists from Fengchan. Sound the alarm. Prepare for battle. Inform Lieutenant Colonel Kawashima immediately. Damn dog.
Looks like we've got no choice but to fight.
This should be fun. Bonk. Wow, they go down just like demons. Well, that was easy. Got a talisman of luck. Nice. They're wind. They're full of hot air. Nice joke. Damn, they're tough. Keep your guard up. Fine. Just 2 more soldiers. They might get an attack on us. There's one down. Honestly, if we get all 3 hits on either of these, they just nuke most of the enemies. Another talisman of luck. This is a soulless army. We need Reidu Kuzunhoha. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Over so soon, they're hardly worth the salaries.
What do we do now? Reinforcements are going to be cut here any minute. Right, no time to waste. Let's grab the plane of ours.
Rido. Main character from Atlas attempts at an action RPG. You okay, Garl Indiger?
Yeah, I'm all right.
It's from Atlas's attempt at an action RPG. Another kaboom. What the hell's going on? I'm bad with names. So I'm doubly bad with video game names.
The plane, it blew up.
Versus the Soulless Army. Okay. The Soulless Army. That is, shit. It's not called that here. I know which one you're talking about, too.
There's nothing to fear, girl. I'm just a cute little dog. Tiny.
Yeah, they would have gotten organ damage from that. Coolest SMT protagonist, not even close. I think I have the English version of it.
The dog is talking? You're the one that blew up the plane, aren't you? And just as we were about to make our escape.
As if I'm going to go chasing you halfway across the continent. I think not. You're coming with me. The heathen girl, that is.
Who are you? This evil aura, so you're the one that's been watching us ever since the sewers, since before then.
That's correct.
Oh, I get it. You're bacon. What did you get reincarnated as a dog after I killed you on the train? This is too much. How unbelievably lame.
No, foolish boy. How dare you mention me in the same breath as that charlatan? You want to know who I am? Not that you zeros are even worth hearing my name.
Let's see. Is it Tiny after all?
What? That does it, you wench.
I can't follow all this. Look, buddy, I don't know who you are, but we don't have time to chew the fat.
I will not stand for this. You shall repent. Taste my wrath, the wrath of death. Why?
Tiny smash! Oh, God. Tiny got tats. You, Jean! This thing says that he's fire class. So I'm assuming this will work good against him. Doug is going to have the same voice as the cat from Ghost Story. In his rebellious face. Poor little Tiny. Let's try Aqua Edge and see where the little positioning is for that. We're going with water.
Yeah, I can use some help here.
This does not take itself seriously. Breath of Fire. Or are we going to do a fishing minigame next? Ow. Heal yourself first. She's a moist spy. I think this has, according to this, has 450 life. Should I do Aqua Edge on you as well? I think so. She's critically moist.
Yeah, I can use some help here.
Moist. There actually is a redeem for moist. I keep forgetting to turn it off. Nice 3 attacks there, bud. Moist. What does Blessed Light do? It's a light-based attack. Okay, we'll probably use that on you. Oh, thank you for requesting that I get moist as well. Does coffee count as hydration? I mean, it technically does hydrate you. It's mostly water. Or in my case, this is water, cream, and flavoring. We need Al bathwater. Ugh. It's actually... I almost said something that out of context would have sounded horrible. It has been many years since I took a bath. Because I take showers. I have to, like, enunciate that. Well, not... I have to be specific in it. Because, yeah. Just dirty bean water. Roll that beautiful bean footage. Yeah, I take showers. Mainly because I have a bad back and I don't want to get trapped in a tub. Oh no, he getting strong. Okay, we're gonna do white magic cure on you. Just get everyone topped off. Because I do not trust him not to one-shot us, even at too high of a level. Yeah, we got enough for one more Flash Flood. And we do have a heal on him as well. That dog has killed so many Yuri. Thankfully, he's not Yuri this time. Now the question is, do I go for a heal on Garl? Or do I have Garl do an attack? Guess we don't need Garl to do an attack. Ta-da! We got a voodoo doll from that. Thank God it's dead.
But it's our friend.
It almost got us up to the fire one as well. Wouldn't mind having one of each element. Now I get it. So this mutt's actually some wretched old geezer named Tehua. I cannot pronounce that. Giving yourself away like that. Real smart, Tehua. He seems to know about Roger Bacon. Not only that, but he seems to know about me, too. Hey, come on, you two. We've got to stay on our toes. I know a little something about that Tehua character. I'll tell you about it later. In the meantime, I'll look for a plane we can use. Be right back. Probably still alive. Probably just as familiar. Geez, Garl Indiger, you're certainly popular with older guys. You do have that whole innocence thing. God damn it. Or maybe it's because you have some big secret. I think the only big secret he's interested in are the two on her chest, but...
Oh, don't look at me like that.
These are some fancy planes. What do you think? Pretty nifty, huh? It was abandoned, I think, but started when I gave it a swift kick. Rube is 100% on a list. Probably on more than one. Probably an international list. A hand-me-down, all right. You want us to ride in it? Bingo! Stop your chattering and hop on in. Thing is made for midgets or what? What's with the squeaking? Will it really fly? He's on the list. Whoa! I'm so sorry, Rubiero. No problem, you're plenty light, Garl Indiger. Don't you get all cuddly on me now. This is it, hold on tight. Maybe this plane wasn't such a hot idea.
It's really shaking. Eee!
Come on, Rubiero. You're a boy, for God's sake. Show a little gumption. Here goes, full throttle. On every list, natural and unnatural.
It appears we are a moment too late, and the garrison has failed to stop them, I see. Just how far do they think they can get in that rust heap? Amusing.
Lieutenant Colonel, the pursuit planes are preparing to fire. With your permission, we can shoot them down.
No need to waste ammunition. They'll crash before they get too far. One thing does surprise me, however. I never imagined they'd be involved with that Malkovich.
I apologize about the state of our troops, Lieutenant Colonel.
Oh, don't worry about it. I'm heading for Dalian. Make the preparations. I suppose we shall have to set troops for them and lay patiently in wait.
Yes, ma'am, understood.
And we are going to save. I'm going to snooze that. Because we have hit 3 hours. I'm tempted to do a longer than normal stream for this one right now, but I have a feeling if I get really involved in the next section, I'm going to be here for 6 hours. Which is my hunch. So, I'm going to send you guys off and see if there's anybody actually streaming anything similar. I doubt it, but I could check. Because every single time I've checked, there's been no one streaming this. I think I'm just going to let you guys off in the wild today, because rating the same person over and over again does feel a little bit weird, so I'll let you in the wild. Keep gaming, have fun, peace out. This has been Alzorath, and I will see you guys next time. Tomorrow, actually. When we'll be streaming more of this. I might go for a 4 or 5 hour stream tomorrow, depending on how things go. Bye!